Yo, the bomb, mix a bowl. I think I'm being DDoSed. I think I'm being DDoSed like Iron Mace is, Dark and Darker. I think Nexon is DDoSing me. Or it's one of the gold sellers that I bought gold from. I think it's the gold sellers that I bought gold from. I bought some gold the other day. That's why I had like 1,200 gold when we played last night. And they might have got mad at me, and now they're DDoSing me. I think that's what's happening. We will never be in the same... No, wait. No, the bomb. We will. Hold on. Watch. We could just do IRL Dark and Darker. Like you said, yeah, I'm a ranger now, dude. I'm a ranger, dude. I got my crossbow. Actually, I'm a fighter with weapon mastery. And then I got my dagger. Whoosh. What am I doing right there? There you go. Exactly. I was actually pickpocketing you, but yeah, I was looting your corpse that I one-tapped, yeah. Oh, no, you guys, this fucking sucks. This is so shitty. But I have hope that tomorrow it will be fixed for good. I don't think this has anything to do with the box in my neighborhood again. I'll explain it once we like in a few minutes, once more people get in here, so I don't have to like keep repeating it. But I think it's just basically an activation error, like activating my account and my service, even though they had already activated it. I think I know what it is, and yeah, I'll explain it in a few minutes. Does it have something to do with your mom or me and you when we hang out in the future? Is that what it is, the bomb? Oh, you know what that mouth do. You know who really knows what that mouth do though? Fourth does. But you'll get to know eventually. Ooh, there's Fourth. What's up? Ooh, Bodie, I appreciate the lurk, dude. I really do, man. Especially on a night like tonight. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. What? Are you saying this mouth doesn't do that? You didn't learn that at TwitchCon last year? Wow, okay. If you want to keep it a secret, that's fine. But what happened, okay? And there's nothing you can do about that. You can deny it all you want, but it happened. It went on. There's nothing you can do to take it back. You can regret it now. But in that moment, it was a beautiful thing that we shared. Cheating on you with the B-Man. Not the B-Man, but her name is actually B or Rot Kills, the newest baddie that followed me on Twitter the other day. Dude, she is... Whew, sheesh. But you guys, wasn't last night crazy? Wasn't last night just wild? I've said a few times, and you guys are probably like, oh, he's just joking, or I don't believe him. I have Riz, okay? This face? has Riz. His brain has Riz, okay? Oh, were you? I was too. I was in her chat and she told me how much she enjoyed my stream, okay? I know, dude, right? It was like the stars were aligned yesterday. I was able to have internet for that moment. And the crazy thing is it was Stephanie's first stream back because she's been on this trip in Bali with Alitha, the person that makes those gaming chairs and stuff. They went on this trip to Bali and Taiwan together for like a week. And the day that she gets back and streams for the first time, I finally get my internet. And then same thing, like Maya came in, dude. The two of the baddest baddies, dude, hanging out in my chat last night. That was a big boost to the ego, you know. After feeling so shitty this last week, that made me feel so great. I needed it. The universe was on my side. But you know, it wasn't the universe. I manifested that shit. I made that shit happen. I put in work to make that shit happen, okay? I fell out of my chair to make that shit happen. I fell out of my chair multiple times to make that shit happen, okay? I hurt my ass a couple times falling out of my chair. I hurt my knee sometimes hurts lately because I think of the way I've fallen out of my chair, all right? I put in some serious work. Art is pain. It wasn't just some mystical universe, the stars aligning. I put in work for that, okay? That was my merit. That was called meritocracy, all right? So that riff right there that I just played, this whole thing, that whole thing, I loop that and I play this lead over it that's yeah, that's it. It's so sick. That's like one of my favorite riffs I've ever written. And like the loop that goes over it. Wait, what do you mean you couldn't do that before, Bent? Oh, I know that right now, which Bent, you do enough, man. You just chill. Especially like this last week with how fucked up everything's been. You even came in with 5 gift subs the other day. You're insane. You're the best, dude. I love you so much. But I think because of September, the 1 year gifted are way cheaper right now. Even 6 month, it's all way cheaper. And at the end of the month is when gift subs are cheaper. All gift subs. It's like the 26th to the end of the month or something like that. Gift subs. So if you want to gift a bunch of subs or whatever, maybe wait till then. But I think even... Yeah, I don't think right now, even like if you gift 6 months or a year, I don't think that's discounted at all. But at the end of the month, it will be. But I also saw something. I'm not very good with math. But Zach Bussy, the Bussinator, he made a post and other people were sharing it on Twitter about how I think it's the 6 month or the 1 year gifted subs come out to be like a 70-30 split or maybe even like I think it was 70-30 split for Twitch streamers. Like if somebody gives like a 6 month or a 1 year sub, we'll pull it up tomorrow if we want to, like, if you want to know about that. I forget. I have the post on Twitter. I liked it a long time ago, but yeah, something about the 6 month or 1 year ending up being because of September, it's like a 70-30 split for creators or something like that, or maybe it's even more than that. I don't know. Ooh, Rack, what server you playing in? Can you see my hair now? Fuck. Sure, why not? It's really messy right now. It's usually a lot curlier, but I slept. I didn't shower before stream or anything, but it's really long. But it's comes up. But I don't feel like having my hair down right now. So I'm putting it back up. But if you look at the FaZe Rug vlog that I was in, my hair was down at TwitchCon, but I tied it up really quick because it was just so hot and sweaty that like I don't like it when my hair gets all hot and sweaty and starts like sticking to my face and stuff. I usually have my hair tied up. I like my hair the way it looks when it's tied up. Special occasions, after I've showered, brushed it, put in some leave-in conditioner, then I go rock with it down. But like I showered this morning after my doctor's appointment, and then I went to bed with it wet, so then it gets kind of fucked up, you know. Exactly. When I used to play shows, my hair would be down. Sometimes though, I would play shows with my hair up. That did happen, and like then like you go crazy and it kind of comes out and stuff like that. But oh, Pursuit Paradise. Okay. Currently the #2 sheriff. Is that the server that you're deving for, doing all the vehicle stuff, or is that a different one? Ooh, contemplating making your own. I mean, if you have any questions about that, Cody's the person to go to. But was deving for, so the one that you were doing, like you would be up all night like working on the car stuff, you're not doing that anymore? Did you really buy gold? No. Fuck no. Fuck no. But yeah, nobody is really able to play Dark and Darker right now. The servers are being DDoSed. I thought it was from Nexon. I saw some people even saying that. One Peg was saying it on Twitter. But Fourth made the good point that it could be the gold sellers. They've been doing a lot to get rid of the gold sellers recently, and that could be it. So Dark and Darker is kind of fucked right now anyway. We probably wouldn't be able to play tonight. But still, I have so much that I wanted to do tonight. Like so much stuff that I had planned for last night, reacting to stuff, talking about certain things that we just didn't get to, and I wanted to do that tonight, but I fucking went to bed and I woke up and my internet was out again. So I guess I'll explain it now, and I'll probably end up explaining it a few times throughout stream. But I don't think this has anything to do with my neighborhood box, like an outage or anything like that. When I called them, they were like, oh, you're just not activated. Your internet isn't activated yet, and you have a technician scheduled to come out tomorrow. And I was like, what? Like, we had a technician out yesterday. He hooked up our new Quantum internet, activated us. I had internet for a full 24 hours, and now it's just out again? Like, you're saying I don't have activation, and you guys just randomly scheduled an appointment without even like us scheduling it? Like, we didn't schedule this, but there's a technician coming out tomorrow morning to my house. It's scheduled. We got a text message about it being like, oh, yep, it's between 11 and 2, so more the afternoon. I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah. And so I called the first customer service person I called. I explained that to them. I was like, hey, the guy already came out the other day, hooked it up, activated us, and we had internet 500 up and down. I did the speed test. And they were like, oh, really? But these customer service agents they have for this company, they're all outsourced from like a different country. It's not like a company in Vegas. The technicians are great. All the people that have come to my house and worked have all been great. And the customer service agents are all great too. They're all helpful, but they're from a different country, and it's just very disconnected. They're not like in direct connection with the technicians and things like that. I have no problem with like outsourcing stuff like that to other countries. It just sucks when it's like so disconnected from the people actually on the ground that they don't really know what the fuck is going on. They're just paid to like read a script and be like, oh yeah, sorry, your activation is out. So the first person I talked to a couple hours ago, I explained to them that we had activation, the internet was good, and then it just shut off. And they were like, oh yeah, I see that. Here, I'm gonna put in a ticket for our programming department, and they're gonna call you in a little bit, and hopefully they can just fix it over the phone. And I was like, perfect, thank you. Hour and a half goes by, I don't hear anything, so I call again, and then the next person had like no knowledge of that like programming ticket going in, and they just kept saying like, yeah, you don't have active, your service wasn't activated, you have a technician scheduled to come out tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, but we already had that yesterday. Why is there somebody else coming out? Why did it get deactivated? What is going on? And they're like, oh, I don't know, I can't tell you, but you have somebody coming out tomorrow, it'll be fixed. So I don't think it has anything to do with the box, the neighborhood box that was like fucking up. And how, like I told you, the tech yesterday that fixed it told me that like, oh, I was plugged into the box on the ground, whereas I was supposed to be plugged into the box up in the air. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I hope not. I fucking hope not. But what I think what happened is they gave us the fiber box from the new internet company, and we were renting that from them, like just like any like internet company. When they give you the box, you're like renting that from them. But they also had the option of giving us a wireless router that hooks up to it for all the wireless internet. That we didn't accept. That I was like, we have our own wireless router, we just want to keep using that. The wireless router I have is good. I don't want to use theirs. And that's fine, because even when it was with CenturyLink, that's how it went. We had their fiber box, but we didn't use their router. We had our own router, and it always has worked fine. It gives me like an extra like bit of control over the situation. Like if something goes wrong, I can call my router or like figure out what's going. If like, oh, is my router broken, or is it the modem from my internet company? You know, and I like it like that. And I'm pretty sure the router that I have is better. But anyway, I think because when the guy came over to install it 2 days ago or yesterday, he was like, oh, I had it written on here that you were supposed to get like the wireless box too, the router. I was like, no, I just want the fiber box. So I have a feeling that even though he activated it for me then, I think once it got through their system, they were like, oh, we need to go and give him the wireless router too, and they like deactivated the service or something. But yeah, so like when I called them in the second time, and the lady kept being like, oh yeah, no, you just need to wait for them to come tomorrow. It wasn't ever activated. I was like, it was activated. They were here yesterday. Somebody I just talked to an hour ago told me that they put in a ticket for the programming company to call me and try to fix it over the phone. She was like, oh, okay, let me send your call over to the programming side of things. She forwards me to them. They're closed for the night. So I'm just fucked till tomorrow. And I really hope that it's just till tomorrow, man, because it's Friday. I don't think they work on Saturdays or Sundays. So if they don't get it fixed tomorrow, it's just going to be a whole nother fucking weekend of this. But if it is a weekend of this, we're going to go do some stuff. We're going to go to the Strip. We're going to go downtown Vegas. We're going to go to that orb that's on the Strip. We're going to go do some stuff, okay? Like, it'll be fun, like IRL streams. It won't just be in the room. What up, Drew? Yep. So I just explained it. I just explained what's going on. It's beyond my control. Like I said, though, I do not think that it is like an outage like it was this whole last week, where there was actually something wrong with my local neighborhood box. I think it's just they fucked up the activation. Because like I said, I used to have CenturyLink internet. Now I'm on Quantum. They're the same company. It's like literally the same people. The technicians that came to install my Quantum literally drive a CenturyLink truck. And they go and do CenturyLink installs and Quantum installs. The Quantum is just faster. It's like instead of having like the CenturyLink 80 megabytes per second internet, now I have Quantum, which is 500 megabytes per second up and down. So it's the same, but I just think that, yeah, something happened where, like I just explained with the whole me not taking their wireless router, I think it fucked up my activation or something after 24 hours. Yep, Nexon's back at it again, right? Yep, big Bolita television. That's what we're gonna go see. If my internet's not up tomorrow night, we're gonna go do that for sure. I gotta figure it out though, cause I might have to take an Uber there or something, cause I don't want to park down there and have to pay like $25 for parking. I don't know. It used to be in Vegas, if you were a local, even you could park places for free, but they've changed that. All the casinos and stuff charge people, everybody now. So, um, but so it might not be Nexon. I was even saying that the fourth that I think it might be Nexon that's DDoSing, but fourth brought up the good point that it could be the gold sellers, because Iron Mace has been doing a lot to combat that recently with their anti-cheat stuff and some of the other things they've been implementing. Like how they put in that one measure to where new accounts can't be in the trade for, what is it, 5 days, things like that. So it could be the gold sellers. I don't know. Great, now when you come back to play Dad, you're gonna be tired. Oh, that's actually true. Fuck, Devom, you're right. Because my appointment is between 11 and 2. Fuck, dude. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I go to sleep. Like, after stream time, we're not gonna do like a full 7-8 hour stream from my phone, just like the past few nights. It'll probably cut out at some point. So we'll just do like we'll go as long as we can, and then I'm gonna try. Even though I slept a good amount today, I woke up feeling great. It's just that I found out my internet was out, and I was like, what the fuck? But I feel good right now. But I'm gonna try to force myself to go to sleep, and I'll sleep like until they show up, and then maybe I'll even try to go back to sleep after they're done, and then I'll try to be fully rested. I was fucked up though. I'm gonna be real. I was so tired when we started playing Dark and Darker. I was loopy. I've never been that tired on stream before, and it's because I've never stayed up that long, I don't think, and then streamed. Like I said, I had been up since that last phone stream. I woke up for that phone stream. I had been up since then. I didn't sleep. And then I just went and streamed for like 7 hours, and we got into Dark and Darker like the last like hour and a half, 2 hours. I fucked up those people though that one round. It was the fighter and the mage. I fucked them up. You helped out though. You guys both helped out. You guys did a lot of damage to them, to where I think I just went and one-shotted that mage at the end when he was running away. But I love you too, bro. I love you too. Even Fourth even told me, he was like, you were playing just as good as we were. Like, you guys were like shooting each other and accidentally hitting each other when you guys were playing together. Dude, that's what Dark and Darker's all about. Would it be great to be as good as Repose? Yeah, that'd be fun. But sometimes, like, I love watching Repose, but it gets kind of boring sometimes. Not that he's boring, I'm not saying that at all, but just like watching somebody just be non-stop good at the game to where it's just like so easy for them. It's just the same thing over and over. Whereas watching like us suck and then like have a really good round or like a couple really good rounds, it's like, damn, my streamer's doing so good, Pog, look at him. And then like when I do bad, it's not like, oh my god, he's fucking washed now. It's like, oh no, I'm used to this. Like he's having a couple rough rounds, you know. It's my streamer. It's not like, oh my god, he's like the best and now he's fucking he's sucking right now. Wow, washed, bro. What happened to you? Your skill level's bad now. And like I even said that the same thing with like Orlanthi and them when they're just like non-stop, just like queuing up, going 3 down, killing the boss, queuing up, going 3 down, killing the boss. They're just like doing the same thing over and over and over. Whereas I feel like every single one of our games is very different. Like we get into different shit every time. I love playing that game with you guys, and I wish that we could have groups of 4 to where all of us could play at the same time. It'd be so great. Yeah, I literally one-shotted him. Dedge, I felt so bad. It happens, you know. I've done it to you guys. You guys have done it to me. One of my favorite clips is Zoop saying, okay, I'm literally like one shot if you literally breathe on me. But that was the Zweihander, alright? Everybody knows. Everybody says it. It's not just me that thinks this. The Zweihander has the worst attack pattern in the entire game, okay? In the entire game. Everybody agrees on that. And that's why when they did those recent nerfs to the stiletto and other weapons, they buffed things like the Zweihander and the Viking sword because they wanted people to start using the weapons that they don't use. But I said this in Jay Griffia's chat and Rapose's chat. Jay Griffia's chat didn't agree with me, but Rapose's chat did. Like I said, the Chris Dagger, how they nerfed the stiletto but buffed the Chris Dagger. I was like, people don't use the Chris... Excuse me, this thing's making me burp. People don't use the Chris Dagger because the swipe pattern sucks, okay? It's not because it didn't do as good of damage. It's because literally it fucking is horrible. I remember Rapose got an orange Chris Dagger from farming bosses. The next round he went and used it. He almost died like 4 times because he was missing all of his shots because it's just so weird. Same thing with the Zweihander. So like them buffing those, it's not going to make people use them. Those weapons just suck. The swiping is horrible. The Zweihander literally goes across the whole fucking screen and behind you. That's how I killed Zoop. Zoop was like behind me, dude. And I was like... And then there's that other clip where it was Fourth Sizzle and myself, and we were going up against a team, and I threw the oil lantern. I tried to throw it at the enemy, threw it directly at Fourth. It was my first time ever throwing that thing. I didn't understand how to do it, okay? And then Sizzle comes up right as I'm like stabbing the guy and goes right in front of my fucking spear. Oh, man. He was definitely... No, he was behind me. You could not see him in my point of view of the game. You couldn't even see him, okay? Couldn't even see him, all right? Maybe you could, I don't know. Oh, if we were to like get another raid by like Cyber 7, which I doubt we are, like that's probably not gonna happen again for a while if it does. And say like with Maya, I have some songs to play on my old laptop. I got some Destiny's Child. I got like this Beyonce song with Nicki Minaj. I got some shit we can play, okay? Dude, that stretching thing I did last night when Maya came in. I told you guys, I know what I'm doing, okay? I know what I'm fucking doing here, alright? She loved that shit. She loved it, okay? I went back and looked at the VOD. She loved that shit. And you guys were perfect with the gyots and everything you guys were saying was so good. You made me look so good, man. You guys are the fucking best. She even said it at the end. Like, she called me Sweetie Pie. But then she said, like, cutie chatters or something like that. Professional at running in front of swings, in a van buff, you know? It may not be the best thing for us to win that round, but it's the best thing for content, Sizzle. 100%. Ooh, we just effed a little bit. I think we're good, though. I think we're good. FPS just dropped a bunch. But what I just said is that you being professional at running in front of swings might not be the best for us winning, but it's the best thing for content, okay? Like I said, I just said with the whole Rapose and Orlanthi thing, I think the way we play is very fun and entertaining. I wouldn't have it any other way. Of course, I want to keep getting better, and like there's plenty of clips of me where I'm fucking people up. Those are mainly the clips that I post, is me like killing the shit out of people. But still, those moments where we are sucking at the game or like have little accidents, those are the funny parts that we'll always remember. Those are the memories, you know. I love Dark and Darker too, man. And that's why I hang out with you, DaBomb. Meatballs and sausage, man. I miss Raymundo. Miss her a lot. I don't know. Let's not talk about it. I don't know. I have no clue. No idea. But I miss her very much. She's one of my best friends. My doctor's appointment went good today. Oh yeah, so like I ended stream yesterday. I was saying how tired I was. I literally ended stream. I didn't clean up anything. Okay, the guitar was broken off to the side. My money was everywhere. My cans were just spread out. I didn't clean up anything. I literally went, laid face down in my bed, and just passed out for like 3-4 hours. Woke up right before my doctor's appointment. Showed up. I told you guys I was like kind of worried about my health insurance. Everything was fine. Went to my doctor's appointment. The only thing that was weird is my blood pressure was very high, which I've never really had high blood pressure before. But my blood pressure was insanely high to where like the nurse that was checking it was like concerned. She was like, "Whoa, are you okay?" And then I explained, the doctor came in and she's like, "Oh, I'm sure you're fine." And I was like, "Yeah, I think so." And she was like, "Do you drink energy drinks?" I was like, "Yeah, I drink 2 of these a night. It's like 150. And I told her how I stream all night. I was up all night. And she's like, "Oh, you're fine." I told her I was like, I hadn't drank much water in the past few hours. I didn't sleep much the past 2 days, all this different stuff. She was like, "I'm sure you're fine." And I could honestly feel it when they were checking my blood pressure that like it was racing a little bit. But I feel great. I didn't even feel weird, but I feel fine now. But one thing is like I go to the doctor because I have a blood condition, an iron disorder. It's called hemochromatosis, where I have too much iron in my body. The iron that I intake doesn't leave my body like a normal person. It just gets stored in my body. When I found out I had that condition, I had enough iron in my body for 10 people. It was like in the thousands. Like there was enough for like 10 people. Okay, if you're like dividing up the iron to each individual person. But now it's good, and it got so good to the point to where I was like iron deficient, and my iron was taking a while to climb back up. And so my doctor had been kind of worried. He was like, "Yo, I'm kind of worried maybe," like last time I saw him, he's like, "Oh, you might be bleeding." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you might be internally bleeding because your iron just like hasn't been going up as fast as it should." And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, should we do something about that? Should we change?" He's like, "No, we'll just wait 6 months and we'll see." I'm like, okay. You say so. It's kind of scary though, saying I'm internally bleeding maybe. But today my iron level had gone up to where he was like, "Oh no, if you were internally bleeding, like it wouldn't have gone up like this. You're fine." So all good. And so I didn't even have to do what's called a phlebotomy, where they suck iron out of me. It's like a blood draw, but they take out like a whole pint. Like if you go donate blood when they take out a pint, that's what I have to do to get the iron out of my body. And when I first found out I had the disease, and it was enough for 10 people, I had to have 1 pint taken out of me a week. It was fucked up. And then it got to where it was like every month, every 2 months, every 6 months. And now I think it's like every 6 months to every year I only have to have one. I haven't had one in like a year. So today they were like, "No, your iron, it's going up, and it's like right in the middle right now. So I don't need to have any blood sucked out." Well, you know what? That makes me happy that at least you guys are still in contact with her, you know? That's good. But yeah, I miss ramen a lot. That shit makes me sad. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. Maybe one day she'll come back and it'll just be like she never left or something. Oh, my guitar amp is coming tomorrow. So if for some reason my internet isn't working tomorrow, and we'll go do like some IRL shit, but also I'll be able to like actually like plug in my guitar. Oh no. Fuck, dude, it keeps like dipping out. keeps dipping out. We just like dropped FPS real quick. So I'll repeat what I just said. We'll go do like IRL stuff. Like I said, we'll go check out that orb. But the beginning of stream will probably be me like playing electric guitar plugged in. Because my amp should be here tomorrow. Did you? Good, good. I have it on Instagram and TikTok. But I can't look. I wish I could look at it. Yo, that raid that we did for Mills. Where's Mills? I hope Mills comes in chat. Because, man, we raided him last night, and he didn't say anything, dude. He was just like, he messaged me and said that his camera was broken. And he had to, like, his camera froze or something like that. But I didn't even hear him say anything. I didn't even hear him say anything. He just was like... That was funny. But I kept his stream up, but I went straight into my room, like I said, and I just passed the fuck out. And then I got home from my doctor's appointment, ate some food, took a shower, and then I was like sitting there like, okay, I gotta highlight and clip the stream from last night. There were so many good points. And then I just said, fuck it, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And then I went right back to sleep, and I slept all afternoon until... I'm glad I woke up when I did. I wanted to sleep until like 7, but I woke up at like 5 and I like checked my phone and my internet was out and I was like, fuck, what is going on? I know, dude. But at least like Dark and Darker's down tonight to where we wouldn't be able to play. But like I said, I have so much shit I wanted to do tonight. There's so many like funny TikToks I've seen over the past few days, so many funny tweets. There's a lot of baddie photos that we need to react to. I gotta put in some more work, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Mills just sent me an Instagram right now. Mills, you in chat right now? Answer for your crimes of not even shouting me out when I raided you. What the fuck? But yeah, did you heard of what me explain the whole situation with my internet, right? Fourth? If not, I'll explain it again. I don't mind. But I'm pretty sure tomorrow it will be good. This is just like literally a problem where they like deactivated it. Like we had activation and they deactivated it. Yeah, you did? Okay. I think that all it's going to take is the guy coming and me telling him, hey, we didn't want the like Wi-Fi box. We just wanted the fiber box that we already have, that we had activated. Please reactivate it. And then I think it should be good. You guys want to know something, though? I didn't think I was going to talk about this. I had a dream today where my ex-girlfriend started working for my internet company and has been, like, shutting my internet off. I know that's, like, wild and it's not what's happening. There's no way that's what's happening. But I had a dream about that. So, that sucks. True. What if, man? Or like, what if it's like her new boyfriend or something like that? I don't know. I don't know, but that would be fucking wild. That would be so wild. But there's no way that's happening. All right, let's play some more IRL Dark and Darker real quick. Wait, hold on. Ching! I set up a trap. Okay, let's get him to come through this door. Let's make them push us. Get them through the choke point. stealth. Oh, I'm pickpocketing them. Guys. No, I forgot to add my PvP perks, guys. I have my pickpocket perks. I'm sorry, I fucked up this round. I just got a pickpocket right now. I don't even have weak point, dude. I just got smoke pot. Fuck, okay, guys, I got 30 seconds left till I can go invisible again. Wait. Hold on. This is an NPC stream now. Lol W. Omega lol. Thank you for the glizzies. You guys seen that guy? The glizzy guy? Jason Reborn? Fuck, dude. Oh, man. Sometimes I just think, I'm like, man, maybe I should just be like that. Instead of like wanting to just be like a soda poppin', Asmongold style streamer, the thing that I love doing where we just hang out and have fun. Maybe I just should have some kind of gimmick where I'm just like a character. Where I'm just like, glizzy activated. Thank you for the glizzies. Thank you for the glizzies. Thank you for the glizzies. They're on my 6. Blah, 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 blah. Have you guys seen that guy on TikTok, or am I just talking into the void right now? He's like the newest AI streamer. Oh, wait, where'd my guitar pick go? Uh-oh. I just lost my guitar pick. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Well, there's like, I'll show him when we look at TikToks tomorrow then. But there's one guy who he wears like a hot dog costume, and he just wants people to send him the glizzy gift, because there's all those different gifts on TikTok that you can send. But he just asked people to send him the glizzy one, and he's called like the glizzy gobbler, and he just literally is like, thank you for the glizzy, and like pretends like he's fucking sucking off wieners, dude. He gets banned like every day on TikTok. His live gets shut down like every fucking day, but he gets so many glizzies sent to him. It's fucking hilarious. Cody! What up, Cody? Yo, Rack was just in chat a little bit ago talking about how he's thinking about starting his own GTA roleplay server, and I was like, yo, if you ever have questions, I'm sure Cody will answer whatever you got. Come on, get up, come on, get up, it's time, let's go. Come on, get up, it's time, let's go. You've been asleep for 16 years, come on, get up. Oh wait, fuck, no. It's so hard to sing and play at the same time. Okay, yeah, for sure. I told him to hit you up. He even said the same thing. He wasn't sure if you still had him on Discord. But yeah, you have a new account. I remember your old account got deleted or whatever. Come on, get up, it's time, let's go. Come on, get up, it's time, let's go. You've been asleep for 16 years, you're on your own. Come on, let's go. Come on, get up, it's time, let's go. What up, Kelly? Bro, my internet's out again. This is the fucking worst. Kelly, you were here for that last night though, right? The fucking God, I got Riz, dude. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. You guys fucking don't believe me, but I keep telling you guys that I have that Riz. Okay? Those fucking raids that came in yesterday, the baddies that were in the chat last night. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, Rack, I remember his name in chat for a long time was R6D, or I think he pronounced it Red, but I still always called him Rack just because that's how I always knew him. And he decided, yeah, to change it back to Rack. But yeah, I told him just to hit you up on Discord if he had any questions. Hopefully you don't mind that. The Rizzler, yeah, I studied Rizonomics in college. I got a master's degree in astrophysics. I play a wizard in Dark and Darker. Actually, I play a rogue, okay. And I'm actually really good. Even Kelly reposted one of my clips saying how good I am at that game, okay. Very fucking good. Dun, dun, she left me in the night. How sad. I forget the lyrics I wrote for that. She left me in the night. How sad I'm on my own. I forget. I have it all written down on my phone. I'm your ghostwriter? Dude, I'll write you shit. Back in the day, in my it was in my high school band. We were called the Donners Party. We were like a ska punk, but also like very like kind of experimental band. I was a part of this this local record label called Macrify. It was this collective of just like actual like artists, visual artists, musicians, like punk bands, ska bands, reggae bands, hip hop artists, hip hop groups, and there was all these different like rappers that like were sometimes solo artists, sometimes they had groups, and we'd play shows and we would like just start randomly jamming stuff, and they would come up and start like freestyling. It was great times, man. Such good times. So yeah, I'll write anything for you, man. Everything I play, anything you hear me play on here is something I've written. Like I said the other night, I rarely learn other songs. I've learned riffs from other songs throughout my life, but there's very few songs that I've actually learned all the way through. That band Weatherbox we were listening to the other night, I learned a bunch of their songs all the way through because I was gonna be in the band. Like that, I was gonna join their band, so I had to learn like full songs. But other than that, like it'll be like, oh, let me learn like the Crazy Train riff or Raining Blood riff, things like that. And I know how to play a lot of the song Raining Blood, and some of the like a lot of songs like I just learned by ear, so I can like figure out the parts on the spot. But I'm not a campfire guitar player. I've never been somebody that's like, oh, play this song, and then I play it. Oh, so when you say Cody's projects, do you mean the Red Dead thing that how you posted that Cody's working on a Red Dead server? That'll be really cool. That could be really fun. And Cody, if you're still here, is that going to be a zombie Red Dead server? Or is it just going to be a plain Red Dead server? The only other language I know is music, which I consider a language, but no, I don't speak anything other than English. I wish I was smart, but I'm not. I learned a little bit of Spanish dating a girl that was from Mexico for 9 years, but even then, like, I was with her for 9 years and I barely know anything, so I'm just very ignorant. Very ignorant. No, you're a legend, the bomb. You're a legend. But yeah, so like that song I just played, I wish I had an amp right now. Like I said, I have an amp coming tomorrow. I just bought one. But I would loop this part. I'll loop that, and then I have a lead over it that's it sounds so sick when I play them together. So sick. See these nuts? Oh, got him! I knew that's where you were going with that. I knew it, okay? I knew that's where you were going. Maybe you weren't, but I brought it there. Si se puede. I see. There you go. Yeah. Get him in there. I'm gonna fucking hit you with weak point right now, okay? I'm gonna hit you with this weak point. Not only did I set it, I was, here's my mouth, put him in there. Get him in there. Chill? I will not chill. To only chill when these nuts are in my mouth. I'm a wizard, chill. Oh, I wanted to post the next tomorrow is going to be the post where I got one-shotted by that that fireball the other day. And I was going to say delete wizards from the game, but until I have internet, I don't have anything else to post. The thing I posted today, I only downloaded and edited one clip. I didn't download any other ones, so I have nothing else. Actually, nah, it wouldn't even work that way. And it is now I'm literally a bard. I've always been a bard, and I've always said if they made it to where I could actually play guitar through the bard, like how in Rust you can play guitar and things like that, I would play bard. That'd be so fun if I could plug my guitar in and just walk in there and be like, I would literally just learn the Mortal Kombat song and just go around and beat people's battle music. How do you play that? I don't even know if that's it. Kind of sounds similar though. Mortal Kombat! That's kind of the rhythm. I don't know. I'd have to learn the chords. So, I don't know. I'd have to hear it. But I think the only reason I one-tapped that wizard last night is because you and the bomb had already done some damage to him. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Again, I'm lost. Again, Again. And that part I loop. That part gets looped, and then I have so this part, these chords. And there's a lead that goes over it that... I wouldn't be caught dead being bilingual. What you call me bi? I ain't bilingual. I only like women. I ain't bilingual. What the heck, K. Conan, brother? I'm a straight male. Okay? What you talking about? I ain't bilingual. What the hell? Oh man. Yeah, you guys go play some dad if you can get in. Go do it. Let me know how the rounds go. Actually, live fucking chat your dad round to me, okay? All right? Please live chat it, all right? Let me know everything that happens, you type it in chat. That might end up in you guys dying, getting caught off guard, not paying full attention, but it'll keep me entertained. Spawn as much loot in Dark and Darker as bro, just go buy some gold, man. Kill anyone you want, yeah, right? No, not my stream key, Kelly, please. Please, no. Please. I have the ability to make anyone shit their pants. Oh my god, dude. I may or may not have shit my pants the other night on stream when I was farting in my bed and on the phone stream. I'm just kidding, I didn't actually. And it doesn't kill everyone, he just keeps swinging and never block. You know what? I never block. I mean, on Rogue, there is no blocking. I have to dodge it. But when I played Fighter, I never used it. Well, usually because I was using a spear or a halberd. But even when I was using the Falchion and a shield, I never use my shield. You're right, actually. I don't. You're probably being sarcastic, but I don't. Oh shit, Kelly, here, let's go. Let's play some live Dark and Darker. All right, I see you're role playing right now. Let's go. Stealth activated. Pickpocketing. Weak point activated. Stab, 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 stab. Killed him. Wait, actually, I gotta do it like a stiletto. Gah, 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 gah. Gah, gah, gah. Alright, now I gotta be the most broken class in the game. Hold on. One shot, 200 damage to the fucking head, bro. I've been doing that since playtest 1, bitch. What you gonna do? Nerf me, Iron Mace? Fucking nerf me! Nerf me, motherfuckers! Try it! Rangers are the most broken class in the game. They've literally been hitting 200 damage in, like, to the toe since the first playtest, alright? And they've gotten nothing but buffed. Those fucks. Joke's on Yama Bard and I played you out of... Wow! Fuck you. I hate that. That's the worst. That is the fucking worst. I hate that shit. Not only do they do that, Wizards have that one light spell that fucks me up too. Nerf Rogue. So funny thing, Fourth, is I put that on all my posts just as a joke because there are so many people that are like, dude, just take rogues out of the game. Rogues just shouldn't have stealth. It's not fair. And they're like being serious. And so I always put that in my post where I'm like, nerf rogue, just to like maybe like get people pissed off. Today somebody like wrote on my TikTok, they were like, well, actually, like, you kind of went in there and just like fucked them up. It was kind of just like your skill. Like, I don't know if they need to nerf them at all. And I was like, bro, I'm just trolling. I appreciate it. They're like, you're just actually cracked. Like, Abyss Ranger. Oh my god. Yeah, fucked, dude. So fucked. I'm trying to find Abyss Ranger in a band NFT. Let's go. Ooh, I just saw Kelly liked my reel. Let's go. Legend. You know, it really sucks that my internet's out, but I'm enjoying these streams a lot. The only thing that would make it better is if I could actually have a guitar amp, which I'll have in a few hours. Tomorrow, it's still not tomorrow, it's only 9. But if I could plug in and actually like play to where you guys could hear it better. But I looked back at the VODs and it sounds good. Like, it doesn't sound bad. I looked back at the other VODs. It definitely sounds okay. But it would be way cooler if I could plug in and loop a part and then play a part over it. And cool, Cody. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. If they really fucking, then I'm really out here. You're not at my house. Don't fucking tease me like that. Yep, 100. Dude, I'm not lying, dude. They hit 200 headshots. Okay? They've been doing that since playtest 1. It's not a meme that they hit 200 damage. Dude, that's for real. I don't know, man. Ask Forth. I got pretty good aim with my chum shots. So, I don't know. Ask Forth. I could be a good Abyss Ranger. Fuck, I fucked that up big time. Feels like my ADD has gotten worse. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Mixable, did you hear what I said in response to your bilingual comment? Are you serious? Was he playing Wizard? What class was he playing? That's fucked up, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, you did. Okay, just making sure you didn't miss. I responded to it a little late because I was playing that song. So I was hoping you heard it. Yep, wizard. Yep, one tap to the head, right? That's. I do think when I say they need to nerf Rangers, I'm not joking about that. Every time I say it about Rogue and stuff like that, I'm joking. But even people like Jay though, they do think that rogues are OP. I was like literally like he was like arguing with me one day in his chat. He was like, "Bro, like yeah, okay, rogues can't one tap you, but they two shot you so quickly it feels like a one tap." It's like, "Okay, dude, whatever." But then he'll be like, "But I do think the only things that should one tap somebody are a barbarian and maybe fireball from a wizard." And it's like, "No, fireball shouldn't. Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? Shut up." Shut the fuck up, dude. I understand the barbarian because they're so slow. They're so just. It's just so sad how slow they are. It's like, okay, if they can land that headshot with their Bardici, all right, one shot somebody. But even then, dude, yesterday that's what happened. One of those rounds, it got one shotted by a fucking purple. I don't think it was the Bardici. I think it was a double axe. That shit fucked us up though. I think we all got fucked up by that guy. Pretty sure that's what happened. Oh, exclamation mark OnlyFans? OnlyFans mode activated. OnlyFans mode activated. Let's go. Let's have some fun. OnlyFans mode deactivated. I'm gonna get banned. You guys, you know what? You know what I'm missing out on tonight? Cyber Stephanie Discord movie night, okay? I'm missing out on that to hang out with you guys. I love you guys. I'd way rather be doing this. I'm a robot. I have a robot vagina. That cooking stream. I mean, I've done multiple cooking streams. Are you talking about the one I did like a month ago? But I've done a bunch, not a bunch, but at least a handful of cooking streams. I did one a month ago where it was in the morning. I've done a couple cooking streams, right? Yeah. I've done it. Like I remember I used to do Thanksgiving cooking streams where I would cook for Thanksgiving. And there was that one time where I made a salad on stream. It took me an hour to make a salad. Okay, so yeah, those were the old Thanksgiving streams then, where I would make like mashed potatoes, stuffing, and gravy and stuff like that. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I just did the cooking stream where I made breakfast. Maybe that was like 2 months ago, a month, something like that. It wasn't too long ago. But like I've always said, these phone streams have been really fun. But I hate streaming from my phone. It's not like what I like to do. I like to hang out with you guys at the computer. Even I like it way more than going and doing an IRL stream. I just don't like it. I'd way rather just be hanging out with you guys, have all my bells and whistles at the desktop, you know. Will somebody do exclamation mark subs in the chat? I want to see where we're at, if we've dropped anything tonight. Halloween. Yeah, you know, we've never really done anything. Well, no, I always do, like, I always dress up on Halloween for the desktop streams. Like, last year I dressed up in my Among Us costume and things like that. I don't know, I might just end up doing the Among Us costume again, but I have this other idea for a costume that I want to buy. I just gotta have the money to do it. I've thought about wearing my Among Us costume at TwitchCon. But that thing's very revealing. It's like an Among Us costume for like a little kid. Oh, we did drop some subs tonight. Bummer. Bummer, but not that much. We're still at 150. What was I gonna say? But yeah, that thing is very revealing. It's for like a fucking little kid, the costume. So it's very tight in the package area, okay? Fuck. No. Fuck, I forget how to play that. It's like one of my favorite songs I wrote. No. 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 There we go. They should have packaged it better. True. Oh, it's in a couple days. Okay, nice. Cool. Fuck, I keep forgetting how to play it. That song's called Freedom 35. If you know where the name Freedom 35 comes from, you're a very based individual. That is what I'm really excited for, Cody. Are they working on that? It's not going to be a movie anymore, right? Because originally it was supposed to be like a 3-part movie, right? Now it's just going to be a TV series. God, dude, fucking Scott Gimple just ruined everything. It could have just all been The Walking Dead, and then we could have had Fear the Walking Dead spin-off, and then Scott Gimple had to fuck everything up. Everybody ended up hating him, leaving the show. He kicked out Carl. Fucking said, Chandler Riggs, you're fired, and everybody was like, what the fuck? Refused to pay Maggie what she was owed. Like, just was dead set on paying her less than other people. 6 episodes for Rick and Michonne? Bro, what the that is such garbage. That is so stupid. Only 6? What? Fuck. God, dude. Scott Gimple, he should be murdered. The Ones Who Live. Okay, I think I remember you telling me that. I think I remember you saying that. Per AMC's guidelines. So there's a possibility that there could be more, I guess, is what you're saying? Still, man. It would have just been so better if it was all part of The Walking Dead, you know? The Walking Dead and then Fear the Walking Dead is the one spin-off. But then, like we've talked about, the showrunners of that show fucked it up because they had what was the original showrunner's name for Fear the Walking Dead? It was the guy who was like the original showrunner of The Walking Dead. I forget his name, but then the 4th season happened and then he left or they got rid of him and they brought those 2 fucking losers. Those guys, those fucking nerds. And they're like, oh yeah, let's fucking scrap everything that happened in season 3 and just start fresh where we bring Morgan over. Dumbest thing ever. So dumb. And then Nick, even the actor that played Nick, was like, this is bad, I quit. For a 2nd season. God, dude, if they didn't fuck it up, they would have had unlimited money just to keep The Walking Dead going, but they fucked it up, dude. Scott Gimple ruined everything. Dave Erickson, there we go. Yep. Yeah, Frank Darabont started The Walking Dead, but Dave Erickson was involved in the early Walking Dead as well. So he wasn't the showrunner, but he was like very heavily involved with the early Walking Dead. And that's why Fear the Walking Dead was so good in the beginning. It's because Dave Erickson. And then they ruined it, man. Straight ruined it. Didn't know that. Yeah, look it up. Look it up. I forget. I can't look anything up right now because my internet's down. And if I do anything, like if I get rid of the stream screen, the stream will end. So I can't look anything up. But look it up and let me know, like what, because I know Dave Erickson was a part of The Walking Dead. And then I think he was like a part of, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I think he was a part of the whole lawsuit with Frank Darabont and stuff. I think they fucked him over too. Innes started my boner KW. I'm too. No, you're not, the bomb. The bomb. No, you're not. I want to see that boner. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm just kidding. Andrew and Ian, yeah, burned Fear the Walking Dead to the ground. They did. Because I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Season 3, first 3 seasons of Fear the Walking Dead, to me, were as good, if not almost better, than The Walking Dead. Those first 3 seasons, especially that last season, season 3, so good. The way season 3 ended, it was setting it up to where season 4 was going to be so good. And then they scrapped it and they like started like it was a fresh brand new show with a totally new storyline. It was so dumb. Are you excited to hey, we got Discord for a reason, okay? We got Discord for a reason. Man, what other songs do I have? I've written like hundreds of songs over the years. And I just like the past like few days I've been playing the same ones because I've really been digging like those songs that I wrote recently, and I've been adding new parts to some songs that I wrote years ago. But what's some other shit that I've written? A lot of stuff that I've written though kind of requires me to be plugged in. Fuck. Nope. How do I play this? Fuck. Fuck, I forget it. Yeah, that's so dumb. Yeah, it literally, God, it should have been over for him there. It should have been over. His end was perfect. It was perfect. And if they were going to bring him back, it should have been in season 4 and he should have been all fucked up and like something, but he would have been like an even more evil villain or something like that. But bringing him back now is just, the only reason like they brought Madison back and they're bringing him back is because they're trying to save the show. They're trying, oh, those were the good days, now we got to try to bring it back. They should have just kept it going. They should have never done all that stupid Morgan shit, adding all these other stupid characters. The villain, that not Troy, but those other villains. Remember at the end of season 3, that one guy, the Proctor. Bro, that was one of the, he was going to be my favorite villain in all of Walking Dead. Everything. He was amazing. And then just gone, dead. This is gone. Nothing happened to him. The Proctor, the guy that had his tumor cut out by Alicia, that was so sick, dude. Check your DMs. I wish I could right now. Link it in the Twitch chat. I'm just kidding, don't do that. Fuck. Okay, so yeah. No. No. Okay, I'm trying to remember this song that I wrote a long time ago. Oh no, that's wrong. I can't remember it. Yep, just like Tobias, bro. Tobias would have been such a good villain for them to bring back eventually, too. 100%. So true, Cody. So true. But yeah, like I've said, I haven't watched anything from The Walking Dead since the end of the Whisper War. Didn't watch any of the final season, anything like that. Didn't watch anything from Fear the Walking Dead. Later on, when they had that one group of villains, I forget what they were called, but the lady that they rode on horses, and there was that one lady, they were okay. That was an okay arc. It wasn't anything compared to the first 3 seasons, but that was like the one point in Fear the Walking Dead since then where it was like, okay, this is all right. But it still just was nothing. And then once that was over, it just got really bad again. But, yeah. Season 7, okay. Because, yeah, to me, season 4, 5, and I don't know, 6 maybe. But whichever season had the lady with the horses and they had that town, that was okay. It was all right. But in my book. But I haven't watched anything since then. The oil fields, things like that season. But, yeah. Is Strand still in the show? Is he still a part of it? Or did he die? What happened to him? Here, I think I'm done playing guitar for now. Let's put on some music and chill. Ooh, you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that one? That one sounded a little wet, huh? Oh shit, I have to mute you guys for a second. Hold on. Okay. Let's chill. Anybody in chat know Run the Jewels? Any of you guys know Run the Jewels, that hip hop group? We're about to listen to LP, the white dude that raps in that band. All his music that he made before Run the Jewels. This album is called I'll Sleep Better, or I'll Sleep When You're Dead. Oh my god, it's like, I remember listening to this when my friend showed it to me when we were on tour once. It blew my fucking mind. Ugh. He died? Oh no, Strand died. He was so good. Daniel was like one of the best characters though. Damn, Luciana's still in it? What a pointless character she was after Nick left the show. She was great, but it was just like, what's the point now that Nick's gone? No point. Booney! Booney, I'm so sorry we're back here again. This sucks.
mind crying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Shit.
Sound of what you don't know killing you. This is the sound of what you can't believe still true. DBZ motherfucker, cop a feel or two. So, this is LP, the white dude from Run the Jewels. This whole album has Cedric and Omar from the Mars Volta playing guitar and singing on it. And Ike Owens, the keyboard player from the Mars Volta who passed away. That's Cedric singing from the Mars Volta. That's Ike Owens. Yeah, Booney, I'll explain it again in a minute, the internet situation. I think it's going to be fine tomorrow, but I'll explain it again. I kind of just want to listen to this song real quick. Can you guys hear it okay? Oh no, the stream's cutting out now. The stream's cutting out. I might have to restart stream. I might have to restart. Fuck. Booney's DDoSing me right when Booney got here. He's kidding. Fuck. It's because I moved my phone, huh? Oh, we're coming back. We're coming back, maybe? I think we're back. I think we're coming back. Let me know when we're back. Well, let me know when it's not buffering anymore. Say something in chat. I think we're coming back. I think we're back. I think we're back. Let me know. Say something in chat. It's fine right now? Okay. Mixable, did you hear what I said about this? How this dude LP has like the Mars Volta all over this shit? What you don't know killing you. This is the sound of what you don't believe still true. Omar and Cedric right there. That dude, Danny Masterson from the That 70s show, he just got sentenced to 30 years in prison for sexually assaulting 2 women. One of those women was Cedric's wife, Cedric from the Mars Volta. So glad she got her justice, man. What up, Giving Tree? Yeah, my internet's out. Internet is out tonight, so we're doing a cozy phone stream. I'm gonna explain in a second what happened. I just wanted to listen to this song real quick. I just remember we were driving through Texas, super dark out at night, and my friend was like, "You haven't listened to LP Sleep Better When You're Dead?" I was like, "No." He played that song for me. We were just like, vast darkness. All we could see were the headlights in front of us, dude. The stars out. Oh god, that every time I listen to that song, it brings me right back to that. Driving from El Paso to Austin, Texas for the next show. Okay, music's turned down. Let me know if it's too loud still, because I want to explain. I'll explain what's up with the internet again. So for the past week, my internet's been out. Last night was the first night it came back and we were able to do a normal stream. But the reason it was out is because there was that storm. We were looking at all the clips of the storm that went on. This time, it's not because of that. I don't think there's an outage. I don't think it's my local neighborhood box that's fucked up. What happened is I switched internet from one company to the other. But they're both basically the same company. They're under the same umbrella. The technicians are the same. Like the guys that came to install my new internet literally drive the trucks of the other company. The other company's name is on the truck. They're just giving me basically a different box that's faster. So yesterday they came, they hooked it up, and it worked fine. It was great. We had a great stream last night. One of my favorite streams of all time last night, honestly. The stuff that went on. But then today I take my sleep, my afternoon sleep. I get ready to get myself nice and prepped for the stream that is supposed to be going on right now, my desktop stream. And I wake up and my internet's out again. And I call them, and they basically said, they're like, oh, yeah, you didn't have your internet activated. We have a technician coming out tomorrow to activate it. I was like, what? The guy was here yesterday. He activated it, and it worked for 24 hours. I didn't schedule for a technician to come out tomorrow. They just automatically did that. So they deactivated the internet, and they have somebody coming out tomorrow which I didn't schedule to reactivate it. And it's because I switched from that one company to the other one, the faster version. And you can no, I cannot. I cannot. What was I gonna say? I think the reason why is because both companies, they offer you the fiber box to rent from them, and they offer you the Wi-Fi router. I always just have them give me the fiber box. I have my own router. When the guy came to install my new faster fiber box, he was like, oh, you're not taking the router too? They said here that you wanted the router. I was like, no, I just want the fiber box. I'm going to use my own router. I think once it got through the system, even though my internet was already working and activated, I'm pretty sure that once it went through their system, they were like, oh, he was supposed to have the router or something like that, and they didn't hook him up with that, so they deactivated it. And they scheduled for somebody to come out tomorrow to give me that router. So tomorrow when they show up, I'm going to be like, no, I don't want that. I have my own router. I just want you to reactivate the fucking fiber box again. So I'm really hopeful that tomorrow when they come, they're just going to activate it and it's going to be good from there on out. So, but yeah, I wish I could self-activate, but I cannot. I literally called them twice today. So I explained it already, but when I woke up and my internet was out, I called them and I was like, hey, what happened? And they, like I just said, when I called them, they were like, oh yeah, you're not activated. We scheduled a person to come out. And I was like, okay, it was already activated for 24 hours. It was working. And we had somebody come out yesterday who installed it and activated it. And they were like, oh yeah, we see that. That's weird. Let me connect, or let me put in a ticket for the programmers and they'll call you in a little bit. 2 hours go by, I call them again. I was like, hey, I never got a call from the programmers. This is a new customer service agent I'm talking to. And she's like, yeah, so you're just not activated. You have it scheduled for them to come out and activate it tomorrow. I was like, yeah, I already went through that with somebody else. They told me that was an error and that they were going to connect me to the programmers and have them call me and fix it over the phone. She was like, oh, here, let me connect you to the programmers. They were already closed by that time. They just need your out. Yeah, probably. It's
probably what it is. You know, Booney, the thing is like I said, when I used to have like a coax connection, it was horrible. My internet was actually bad. 5+ years ago, I would try to watch a YouTube video and it would just buffer. Horrible. Then we got offered fiber. They literally knocked on our door one day. They're like, we have fiber in this area now. Do you want to sign up? Yes. New company, fiber. And it was flawless. And then like a year or two into it, we had an issue where there was a local box outage and internet was out for 3 days. That happened. But ever since then, it's been great. My internet is great until this week when it went out because of the storm. But yesterday, once they hooked it up and got it fixed, they fixed my local box and everything, gave me the new one, 500 up, 500 down. Yesterday's stream was great. I was downloading games before the stream faster than I've ever downloaded anything. It was great. And then I think what Giving Tree is saying, they just need my router's IP now again, like because they deactivated or some shit. I don't know. So it just sucks. Yeah, Night Owl problems. Everything's closed. Yep. So I just have to wait. And like I said, when I called them the first time today, they were like, "Oh, you're scheduled to have somebody come out tomorrow." I was like, "I didn't schedule that. Did you guys just deactivate it and automatically schedule that for me? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what the hell, dude?" But you know, I don't want to say just out of risk of anybody trying to like DDoS me or anything like that. I don't want to say what company, but yeah, it's fucked. But I think we'll be good tomorrow. Because before it was fixed yesterday, and I knew that there was something like wrong in my local box, because like literally my internet went out last Friday, like right as the storm happened. And I was like, obviously something's wrong in the neighborhood. So that was like, fuck, it was dependent on them fixing the box. But now I just think it's literally they just need to come and reactivate it, and it'll probably be good after that. Like, I won't have to worry about it. British Telecom, great name. Fucking twat waffles. Send all you guys over there to write a bad review. Cause no, I don't need. I would never brigade like that. That'd be fucked up. But my internet is great. Other than these 2 times throughout like the 5-6 years I've had fiber, where the one time it went out for 3 days, and then this time where it's basically been out for a week now. I just had it for a day yesterday, but it went out last Friday, and it's about to be Friday again. I only had internet 1 day this week. So, but other than that, it's a great company. But what else? The other thing that sucks is the customer service department, I'm pretty sure, is outsourced to a different country, like a lot of companies do. Like Mixable said a minute ago, just corpo things. And I have no problem with them outsourcing like customer service to other countries. But it just sucks when the customer service is so disconnected from the actual like on the ground technicians, to where like the customer service really doesn't know what the fuck is going on, you know? That's what sucks. So that's another thing that kind of sucks. Like, whereas the other one, when I used to have coax connection, like a normal internet connection, that was like a company where it's like you talk to people like at the call center here in town, or maybe it's like within the United States somewhere. And if there's an outage in your area, they properly report it as an outage in your area. Whereas all this last week, where there was an outage in my neighborhood, they kept telling me on the phone, they're like, "No, it's something wrong in your house. There's nothing wrong in the area." Twat, not twat, mate. Twat. Oh, twat waffle. You're right, sorry. Twat waffle. Verizon Fios, okay. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to say it. I just worry about anybody who doesn't like me trying to figure my shit out and DDoS me. I do have Ethernet. I do. Like it's a fiber connection. Like they give me the fiber box. I hook that fiber box up to my Wi-Fi router so I can have Wi-Fi on my phone and my laptop. But my desktop that I stream from, that you saw last night when we were streaming, that's hooked up to an Ethernet Ethernet connection directly to my fiber box. I would never stream my desktop streams on Wi-Fi. That would be bad. It would constantly cut out and things like that. But yeah, it's just my whole internet's out. The fiber box is blinking, my wireless router's blinking. Sucks. But like I said, this time it's not because of a local outage. It's literally because something happened with my activation where they shut it down. The FBI is just doing a little psyop on me? Fuck, dude. No, that's probably what it is. Like I said, I had a dream earlier today where my ex-girlfriend was fucking with my my Wi-Fi and my internet. Like, she ended up working for the internet company and was like purposely fucking me over. What if that was not a dream and it was a prophecy? So yeah, fingers crossed that tomorrow when the guy comes between 11 and 2 p.m. that he's going to reactivate it and it's going to stay activated and we'll be good. Alright, is it time to, should we switch over to Kick? Should we switch over to Kick and have some real fun? Should we do a Kick stream now? Should we get to it? Get to the real deal? Activating InnoBand OnlyFans. Must go to Kick. I'm just kidding. It's okay. I thank you, Giving Tree. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Actually, you know what? You just gave me how you said I could activate it myself. There is an app for my internet company. And I just, like, I had the old one before I switched over to the faster version. I have the app for that one where I can sign in and check things. Maybe I should, after this stream, I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna create my account with the new app. And I'm gonna see, maybe, what if I could just like put in my router's IP or something like that and it would work? I doubt it, but maybe. You gave me an idea. I'm gonna try that. But it's just so weird that my internet was working. They came and they set it up, got it working, and then it just cuts out when I'm sleeping. And when I wake up to call them about it, they're like, yeah, you're not activated. We already have somebody scheduled to come out. It's like, what? I thought I had to call and like make an appointment for them to come out. You just know that it was fucked up and like, what the hell, man? Probably be asleep. I'm gonna call them in the morning, but it's like they're literally scheduled to come out anyway. So it's like they're gonna be here. So calling them might just be pointless. But like I said, the first time I called somebody a few hours ago, they told me they were putting in a ticket to the programmers to call me and they were gonna try to just fix it over the phone. But that was like right before they closed, and then when I called them again 2 hours later, they were already closed. So maybe they will call me in the morning and just fix it over the phone. Maybe. We'll see. But I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna try to wake up early in the morning. Write a letter. Please do, The Bomb. The Bomb, what did you mean earlier when you said the Rogue is hard tonight? Are you playing Rogue? Are you guys actually in playing Dark and Darker? I thought like the servers were fucked. Please do, Mixable. Please do. There was so much shit I wanted to do tonight too, man. Other than Dark and Darker, I had so much content, things I wanted to watch, things I wanted to talk about that we didn't get to last night, man. It sucks. I have so many like funny TikToks I want to look at with you guys. So many funny tweets from the past few days. Baddie photos that we need to react to. People that need to be killed in the Dark and Darker dungeon. Yeah, you know, I think that's actually, like I said, I think that's what happened. is like because when the guy came to hook up my new internet, the faster version, he was like, oh, it says here you wanted the router too. And I was like, no, I just want the fiber box. I have my own router. And he's like, okay, but he got it set up and activated. But yeah, I think once it went through their system, they were like, oh, he didn't get the router. We got to deactivate it. I think that's what happened. Yep, I think you're right, man. I think you're right, dude. Giving Tree, I'm excited for stream tomorrow night for me to be like, wow, you were a based individual that knew exactly what happened.
Dear sir,
Was trying, but died back to back at least 10 games in a row. Fuck, dude. Dude, going in Rogue's base gear with the base weapons, base armor are garbage. But once you get some bis gear, you go around two-shotting everybody. Yeah, figures you don't want to play Dark and Darker. I do want to play Dark and Darker. See what you do to me? No, there's just so many other things that I had planned for yesterday that we didn't get to. Because we had Cyber Stephanie raid us, Maya came in, and then everything else we did just took forever to get through. Yeah, dude, Giving Tree, I think you're right. I think you know exactly what you're talking about. And, like, that's basically what I explained, but you're saying it more technically. I think that's what it is. It's just so funny that they, like, automatically scheduled somebody to come out. I didn't even have to call them and be like, hey, my internet's out. Will you send somebody? They're like, oh, no, we know it's out. We already have somebody scheduled for tomorrow. Okay. Thanks for checking with me to make sure I was good with that schedule. Luckily, I work from home, I stream, and I'll be here all fucking day waiting. But what if I wasn't going to be here at that time? You know? Yep, like I said, yeah, the first time I called them, they said, oh, we see that there is that issue. You already had it activated, and somebody already came out. Let's just connect you to the... Oh, I'll put in a ticket for the programmers to call you. 2 hours later, call back. I haven't heard from the programmers. Oh, let me directly connect you. Sorry, it is after hours. Fuck. The programmers, those are the ones that are local. Whereas, like, the customer service I was talking to, those are the ones that are outsourced. I could call the customer service right now. I'm pretty sure it's like 24 hours because it's in another country. I had to stream snipe you to play with you, and then you put me on blast. Oh, man. That was so good, dude. But, you know, I'm going to be real. I kind of like pickpocketing solo. Like, when Fourth and I had that one round where we queued up together and we, like, met that one guy randomly and befriended him and were stealing from him the whole time, that was fun, but that's such, like, even if we, like, spent all night trying to do that, we would die so many times trying to group up with people because people would just kill us. That was, like, such a special thing that happened, but I think, like, I kind of like doing solo pickpocketing. It's less loot that we have to share between each other. It's easier to do it like solo. But you know, when it comes to the PvP, there's nobody other than you guys that I want to play with. Yup. I volunteered for the campaign. I was the precinct captain in my neighborhood for our primary. I'm the reason why he won my neighborhood. And then in 2016, I was a state and local delegate. I got his thing right here. Wow. The bomb, I'm sorry. But when I do pickpocketing like that, if I am going solo, feel free to stream snipe me like you did and it'll make it even better. But like what? But then later when we started queuing up, where you were cleric and I was rogue trying to pickpocket, it just makes it way too hard for me to like focus on pickpocketing, you know? No, go shut the fuck up, the bomb. You know what, the bomb? I'm gonna fucking weak point your bitch ass right here. I'm gonna fucking weak point you, okay? Ban, you ain't banned. You better fucking give some subs right now, motherfucker. Give me subs right now. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That's my butter knife. I have some toast right here. No, please don't Mika Vista me. What? No, watch this. But while you're charging your Mika Vista, I'm gonna fucking one-shot you, bitch. Oh, one-shot your bitch ass. 200 damage shot to the fucking toe, bitch. Giving Tree is either a Bernie fan or a Bernie hater and is now like unfollowed. Ban streamer. Ban Inaband because he doesn't want to play with streamers because he dies and says, okay, dude. Okay. I hate Bernie so much. But I'm not going to unfollow. Alright, no worries. You better leave the dog. Yeah, my dog's name is Bernie. The bomb's like, leave Bernie out of this. Ugh. This is the time where I wish I was still smoking weed and I could just sit here and take some bong rips with you guys. No, it's Little Pomeranian. Here, you know what? Let me go see if I can grab him. Oh no, it's cutting out. It's cutting out again. Fuck. No, Bernie, no. Come back. Come back. Come back. Guys, it might be cutting out. I might have to restart stream. I might have to restart. Might have to restart. Can you guys hear me still? It's probably buffering like crazy. Oh, we're coming back. We're coming back, I think. We're coming back. You guys still here? We're back? Okay. The last time I smoked was June. I got pretty broke, and it was the first time in 16 years that I couldn't afford weed anymore. And I went through some crazy withdrawals for 2 weeks. And I was like, yeah, maybe it's time to chill out for a little bit. And so I haven't smoked since then. But before that, for 16 years, I smoked from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to bed, and then I would even wake up in between sleeping and smoke more and go back to sleep. Time after that, and it was always really good. And before that, like, I've had a job since I was 15, so like I was always able to buy weed whenever I wanted. I would buy weed before I even ran out. I'd be almost out and I'd go buy more, so I just never ran out. And there was never a time where I didn't smoke in 16 years, other than a couple times when the homie, before it was legalized and I could just go to a dispensary, where the homie would run out, and so then it would be like, fuck, I don't have weed. Or when I would be on tour, sometimes it would be kind of hard to get weed in certain states. But yeah, subs, we used to maintain like 200 subs, like no problem. It wasn't even a question. And then the past like 4 months, subs like have been dropping a little bit, and things got a little hard to pay for, and I was like, fuck, I gotta pay my bills. I can't like afford weed right now. And so I just couldn't afford it. And so it wasn't really by choice. It was kind of because I couldn't afford it anymore. But I'll smoke again eventually. I'm not like against weed. I love weed. It's something that it was always a net positive for me. It never got in the way of anything. The only problem is that it costs money. But after I got through the withdrawals, after like the first 2 weeks, I liked the way I felt. I was like, wow, it's interesting feeling sober for the first time in 16 years. So I was like, yeah, let's just stick with this for a little bit. Yeah, an IV drip, right? It's fucking main vein that shit, mainline it. Why not grow? I did grow for a while. I did for a little bit. But growing is expensive as well. Just even the initial startup cost of like, if you're gonna grow indoor. Outdoor is not really expensive. You still gotta buy nutrients and things like that, but takes a lot of a lot of work too to grow if you want good stuff. But I remember I had a grow up going with my brother years ago, and we were maintaining like 40 plants in this one room, and just the startup cost of getting all the lights, the ventilation system, all that stuff was 10,000 plus. I wish I could show Bernie more, but it's kind of hard. No, stop! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! leash on him around his neck and would probably pull on it or something like that. But a lot of Pomeranians get partially collapsed tracheas, even without that stuff happening to them. My old dog Max, my old Pomeranian, who passed away years ago, he had a partially collapsed trachea, and we always used the vest as a leash. So I've just found, I think it's something that a lot of Pomeranians have. But like my old dog Max, who was a Pomeranian, who looked very similar to Bernie. The one that Booney used in the emote, that's Max, that's not Bernie. Max had the same issue with like where he would cough sometimes and would like go and it was his trachea. But we've had him actually checked out because we were worried, like what if there was something else wrong? But it's literally just the trachea. Oh man, I'm so sorry, dude. When Max passed away, because like I said, Bernie's more my grandma's dog. I love Bernie, and it's like he's the best. But Max was my dog, and he was my best friend. That's why I have so many emotes of him, and I've just like immortalized him into the stream, is because he was my best friend. And when he passed away, it was one of the hardest things I ever went through. It was really rough. But you know, it was crazy. I found Twitch like the same month that he passed away, like a couple weeks after this stream. I found this streamer named Lord Kevin, and Twitch kind of saved my life, man. It was like the distraction that I needed to not sit there and be sad all the time. And then I started streaming like a year later. But I would only stream like every once in a while because I was going to work and school at the same time. And then once I lost my job during COVID, I was like, full time, baby, let's go. And it's worked out ever since. Just recently, subs have started dropping a little bit and views dropped a little bit. Okay, I want to listen to something else. Time for some Duck Little Brother Duck. This album, the top one up there, that blue one, far corner, we're listening to that right now. How old is Bernie? I'm not sure. I forget. We were told when we got, or my grandma got him, and the vets have said it, but I forget what she says. He's like mid-aged. He's not old, but he's not young. He's like in the middle. Yeah, I went to college. Yeah. I graduated a couple years ago. That's what I said when I was going to work and school at the same time. I went to a fucking scam college for sure. Fucking paid for a fucking garbage ass education that I could have gotten free somewhere else in another country. Wish I never went, honestly. Wish I would have just focused on music, because I was trying to be in a band and tour at the same time as multiple bands and tour at the same time as going to school, and it just, don't ever half-ass something like that. Go full send it. Go full force in whatever you're doing. Don't try to like, oh, I'm gonna go to school and be in a band at the same time. You're not gonna accomplish either of them. Well, I accomplished college, but it wasn't until like my last band and was like, all right, I'm gonna focus on school 100%. Audio engineering and music performance. Things that I wish I never went to school for. If you want to be an audio engineer, just go get a job in a studio. If you want to do music performance, just go get a job playing like in Las Vegas where I live. Just go get a job on the Strip playing in like a band or something like that. Not like a band like I was in, where I would like write my own music and go tour, but like go play at one of the shows on the Strip or something like that. It was such a waste of money, but I was pressured into going by my family, and so I went. And it got to a point to where I was so deep in it, I was like, man, if I quit now, it's just I wasted so many years, so I might as well just finish. But I wish I would have never gone and just focused on being in bands full time. Yeah, basically a music degree, audio engineering with a minor in music performance. I play my stuff on stream all the time. Next time we have a desktop stream, actually, I could play some of my music right now. Oh, Mixable. Okay, we'll listen to a little bit more of this, and then I'll show you some of my music, because I'm pretty sure all my old bands are on here, on my old laptop. That's how I'm playing stuff right now. This is not music from the internet. This is stuff that's on my iTunes from my high school laptop. But, I'll play you some of my old bands here in a minute. But have you listened to this on your own? This Duck Little Brother Duck album? Dude, they are... Not only like are they my friends, but it's like one of my favorite bands of all time. The drumming, dude. But yeah, like I said, I got the record on my wall for a reason, and I have the 7-inch that they put out with the 2 songs that are like really dissonant that I think I showed you. I got that 7-inch right there. Riffage, dude. Oh, it's cutting out again! Okay, we're coming back. Oh, no, no. I keep seeing the kilobits per second drop a bunch, which means it's buffering. Fuck. Goddamn 5G. Freaking 5G, dude. Okay, I think we're coming back. No, it keeps dropping, then it's going back up, then it's dropping and going back up, dude. Fuck off. Are we back? Mixable, did you hear what I said? And what I asked? It started to buffer. But I'm assuming that means you've listened to this album on your own since I showed you, and that's fucking tight. I love this band a lot. Like I said, I got the album we're listening to is right up on my wall. That 7-inch with the 2 really dissonant songs, got it right over here on my wall. Ooh, Spooky Guy Warlock with the raid, bro. We're gonna go hype right now. We're going hype. We're going hype. We're going hype. Yo, do I have a mod in chat that can shout Spooky out? I can't do it. Booney, are you able to shout him out? Please, if somebody can, I can't do it. I can't do it. It won't. I have no way of shouting Spooky out right now. So if I got a mod in chat that could do it, I'd really appreciate it. If not, Spooky, I'm so sorry that I can't shout you out. Everybody click on Spooky Guy Warlock's name right now and go hit him with a follow. Do it immediately. He's the best World of Warcraft player on fucking Twitch. It's so good. Oh, dude, I'm so glad you like it, Mixable. It's like I said, it's one of my favorite albums. Not only are they my friends, but my favorite band. So what settings have I performed in? I've played everything from the House of Blues to Warped Tour to basements in the Midwest, DIY venues, an anarchist bookstore in Portland that this band Duck Little Brother Duck has played at a bunch. A song on this album is called Anarchy Will Make You Pay $5 at the Door. That song is about a venue, an anarchist bookstore that I've played at. Favorite places to play though? Friend's living room or friend's basement or DIY venue. I would choose my friend's basement over playing the House of Blues 1,000,000 times over. So much better. Do I have any mods in chat that are able to shout Spooky Guy Warlock out? Please. Please, somebody do it. He needs the shout out. I wish I could, man. I'm sorry. I know you said all good, but I can't. So yeah, I'll post next time we stream from the desktop, hopefully tomorrow night when my internet's up. If you come in chat Giving Tree, I'll literally like pull up my band's like old band camps and things like that. And I'll show you. But I'll play some here in a minute. I'll play it right now. This was my high school band called At Sixes and Sevens. No, I never played at Disney. This band tried to do that, actually. We didn't get it, though. My process, I'm running out of time. Waiting to see you there. Do I have any mods in chat who can shout out Spooky Guy Warlock? How was your stream, dude? What were you playing? I wish my internet wasn't out so I could shout you out, man. Thank you so much, dude. Waiting to see you there. Cause we are. We're all waiting for, 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 we're all waiting, we're all waiting for. Hardcore WoW, what level are you? This part had 5 vocal melodies. There's 2. Oh, 3 right there, 3. 4th, and then a 5th. What up, demons? My internet's out again. It'll be back tomorrow, though, for sure. It's not the same thing as it has been this whole last week. We'll be back to normal tomorrow. I'm fucking almost positive. What song's gonna play next? Wait, what is this? Wait, hold on. Yeah, this was my high school band. Level 23 warrior, let's go! I know there must be some way out of this place. And if I escape, then I'll hear. This was like 11th and 12th grade. We could have been on Rise Records had we stuck together. Why can't I just relax I don't know when time will lapse. When things are falling fast. And this was all self-recorded. We recorded it in the guitar player's bedroom, smoking a ton of weed. Great times, man. We were ditching high school, driving to his house to practice. So, just us all not being friends anymore, basically. Just like dumb high school drama shit. But I have bands that I was in after this too. I don't know if I have them on this laptop though. That might be stuff we have to show on the desktop. This next song was called Bruce Banner and the Legendary Green Machine. Oh, wait. We had a vaporizer. This big box. It was one of those original vaporizers. Not the big volcano one, but it was like a box where it had a tube. And we called it the Legendary Green Machine. And there was a strain of weed called Bruce Banner that we would smoke all the time. Oh no! Are we back? Are we back? It said we cut out. It said we cut out. Are we back? You guys here? Better off dead. Are we here? Say something in chat. Are we here? We here? What's up? Let me know. Let me know